Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the screen today, you're going to be watching a COD 4 TDM that I did just get. And it's not the best gameplay by any means, but obviously, I'm not here to talk about the gameplay. Like, I don't really talk about the gameplay as usual, but I wanted to talk about COD 4 today. And specifically, like, after playing this game, it just got my mind going. It's like, like, is this game dying? Because, like, yes, you could say every game, quote unquote, dies a little bit, because, it doesn't matter how popular your game is. Eventually people are going to stop playing, whether it's because, they don't like the game anymore, or another game came out, or, maybe they don't play video games anymore, or maybe they just don't like that genre of game anymore. But either way, like, unless it's like an anomaly like Fortnite, where, like, I don't know if Fortnite is still growing, but it definitely got more and more popular. Like, Fortnite was kind of the opposite of what normally happens with games, because if you think about Black Ops 4, everybody's hyped for the game. Red Dead, everybody's hype. Battlefield, everybody's hype, right? But with Fortnite, it kind of just came out, like, it flew under the radar, and it was kind of low key, and then people started discovering it, and the player base went up, so, and then obviously, all these guys on Twitch blew up, and like, whatever the case may be. But it's like that game, like I said, it kind of took a backwards route, because, like I said, with Black Ops 4, everybody's hyped for it, and then when everybody plays it, then it starts dying, and whatever, or not dying, but losing players. And then, but with Fortnite, it was obviously everybody started playing it, and then everybody else started playing it. So it was kind of like irregular in that sense. But, like, I was thinking about COD 4 today, and it was just because, like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the player base is really like I don't know, like, it's just like everybody plays super campy, and it's just like, nobody's running around and stuff like that. It's just that's been like a trend over the years, like, regardless. Obviously, when I played MWR for 2 and MWR for 3, Black Ops 1, all these types of games, you're rushing around with an SMG in the other people's, or in the other team's spawn. You're like you're turning on people. It's constant action. And then I feel like, over the years with Ghosts, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, COD 4, Advanced Warfare, all these types of games, it kind of slowed down. And that's kind of backwards, because with the advanced movement, you can get across the map quicker, you can move quicker, you could jump over, all these things quicker. But people started moving slower, like, and not moving slower like speed, but moving slower like the way they play. So like, I was playing against these guys, and they were just playing like super campy and all that kind of shit, and like, it just turned me off from the game. And it's just like, yo, like I'm not trying to play against people that are playing at a fucking MLG fucking tournament in a fucking pub TDM. Like, it doesn't, like, that doesn't appeal to me. It's just, when I hop on for gameplay, it's, I'm trying to have like an action-packed gameplay, and all these types of things. And it's just, when I was playing this game today, I just, like, I wasn't feeling that. And obviously that spawned the whole thing, because, like, it's just like I feel like the player base, the way people play kills the game. And obviously, like, time just in general kills the game, because obviously there's not going to be as many people playing Warfare 2 today as there was back in 2009, right, or 2010, or whatever you want to call it. But I guess you could say, like, in general, or like the not moral, but like, bottom line, basically is what you want to call it, is, yeah, I think COD 4 is dying, because everybody else is getting hyped for all these other games. Because remember, COD 4 was the boots on the ground after the whole advanced movement shit before World War II. And obviously COD 4 had the hype from before. Some people say it's one of the best games. Me personally, you know, I'm kind of on the fence because the maps are kind of, you know, it's whatever. But like at the end of the day, like I was hyped for COD 4, obviously, you know, because I played it before, and then a lot of people were hyped because they played it before. And then it was there, you know, it was good for me. The supply drops killed it for some people, but you know, obviously I persisted and I kept playing it because it's the best COD on PS4 to me right now. There's nothing better than this game. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, it is sad to see like COD 4 die, obviously, but you know, with time, like I said, people are gonna start playing other games. People are gonna be uninterested, and you know, all these other types of things, whatever the case may be, or whatever the reason. But you know, it was a fun run. I'm not gonna stop playing this game. You know, like, so don't think you're not gonna see any gameplay from me about COD 4 or anything like that. I'm gonna continue playing it. It's just, it's sad to see that it's not the game that it once was, with, you know, rushing around and, you know, all these types of things. It's, you know, it kind of took like a step back. It took a step back in terms of how people play, but you know, I feel like it took a step forward in terms of, you know, like the kits and the camos and, you know, all the DLC and all those types of things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.